Welcome to my channel 10 years younger. By the end of today's video you're going to understand why we get dry skin, especially as we age, why some of the products your doctor prescribes for you may be poisoning you, and I'm going to be reviewing some of these natural solutions for dry skin. So anyone can get dry skin, but it does tend to be one of the signs of aging. So when I hit my late 30s, I realised that the skin on my arms and my legs started to get very dry and flaky and at times itchy. So why does our skin become drier with age? The metabolic system within each cell slows down with age, so our skin functions less efficiently. It's unable to repair and renew itself as quickly, and it loses moisture. With decreased cell renewal, you get thinner skin with less elastin and collagen. Skin produces its own natural moisturizing factors, which I'll list here, and they basically attract and bind moisture into the uppermost layer of our skin, which is called the stratum corneum. But as we get older, our skin produces less and less. On top of that, our skin's barrier function weakens as we age. That causes more moisture loss, and also it exposes our skin to external factors which can cause even more dryness. So what are some of these external triggers which can cause dry skin? So first of all, extremes of temperature. So in the winter we will turn the heating up, and the central heating is very dry and hot, and it makes our skin even drier. So you could try using a humidifier to put some moisture back in the air if you do suffer from really dry skin. Same thing goes for taking a hot shower or hot bath. That really takes the moisture out of your skin, so you should spend a maximum of 5 minutes in the shower. Don't have the water too hot. You can have one bath for a maximum of 30 minutes every week, and if the whole bathroom is steaming up, it means the water's too hot. Again, it's taking the moisture out of your skin. I think having a hot bath is one of life's luxuries, so I wouldn't necessarily stop having like hour-long baths because of that, but if you've got really dry skin, you may want to. So you should avoid any harsh cleansers or soaps, and you should make sure that whatever you're using to cleanse your skin is pH balanced. And finally, you should avoid exfoliating and scrubbing or using loofahs, because all of that is too harsh. So as a general rule, the more gentle you are with dry skin, the better. So what can we do about it? I'm going to talk about moisturizers in a second, but first of all, before you apply your moisturizer, it's great to do that when you've just stepped out of the shower and your skin is still damp. So a lot of dermatologists say you just step out of the shower while your skin is completely wet, apply your moisturizer on the skin then. If you live in a cold country, then you probably realise you'd be shivering, you'd be freezing cold waiting for that to dry. So I dry my skin really slightly, I pat dry with a towel, then I'd apply the body lotion, then I'd just wait for it to sink into my skin. So that will trap the water into your skin, and that's the real job of a moisturiser, to keep that moisture in. Definitely you could be using hyaluronic acid underneath your moisturiser. So I made a video where I actually made my own hyaluronic acid, which is very cost effective. So you can literally, smother your body in that, and you're not going to break the bank. But before we talk about what you can apply to your skin, think about your diet, because you should be getting loads of fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6, which help your body to replenish those natural oils. And you can get those from salmon, from flax seeds, mackerel, walnuts, olive oil and canola oil. But you should see your doctor if your skin is really itchy or painful, as it could be a sign of an underlying condition. So if you go to your doctor or pharmacist and complain about dry skin, they're very likely to prescribe you a product which is made of paraffin, which comes from petroleum. So it could be Cetraben like this, it could be Zero Base, it could be E45, and what they all have in common is that they're made of paraffin. For example, this one, Cetraben, is made of white soft paraffin, 13.2%, and light liquid paraffin, 10.5%, and there's a whole list of other chemicals as well. Even if you go to your supermarket and you look on the shelf for something like Nivea cream or E45, or this is something I bought, it's an olive oil cream for dry skin. When I looked at the ingredients, actually it contains paraffinum. So it doesn't always say paraffin, it's got different names. It could be mineral oil, and I'll list them here, but basically they all come from petroleum, which is that dirty stuff that comes from the ground that you put in your car's engine to make it go. So your doctor would prescribe one of these paraffin products because it's very effective at making a barrier over your skin and keeping the moisture in and protecting it. However, there's 3 big problems with these paraffin products. First of all, they come from petroleum, which means it's not a sustainable source. It's not good for our planet. Secondly, paraffin is highly flammable. It turns your clothing and your skin into a walking fire risk. And thirdly, it has to be intensively refined using bleach and other very harsh chemicals which end up in the finished product you're applying to your skin. So one of these chemicals, which is called dioxane, has been listed by the World Health Organization and the Environmental Standard Agency as a probable carcinogen. It's very difficult to get your head around the fact that your doctor is prescribing something aimed at helping you, which could actually be causing cancer or causing you other problems in the future. But if you look at how, you know, the NHS works, they have contracts with pharmaceutical companies which provide cheap products to keep the prices low. So, you know, it's difficult because you want to trust your doctor, but ultimately it's better to get a natural product if you've got dry skin. So I've reviewed loads and loads of products over the last 6 months, quite intensively. I've bought them all myself, and I'm not sponsored or paid to talk about any of these. So my 2 criterion are, firstly, that it really makes my skin feel moisturized and it completely obliterates my dry skin, and secondly, I want it to be environmentally friendly and, you know, not poison me. So I'm going to start with my least favorite and then go up the list. So at the bottom of the list is organic virgin coconut oil. I didn't like how this felt on my skin. I didn't like that it was so difficult and greasy to apply. The day after, my skin didn't look very good. I don't think this added much moisture at all. So this is definitely a no-no. I would not recommend applying coconut oil to your skin. Even if it's virgin oil, I wouldn't really recommend that. This was £5 from Tesco. Next up is Dr. Organic Argan Skin Lotion. So I've been using this for about a year, and it does put moisture into your skin. There's 2 negative factors about this. Firstly, it stinks. It absolutely stinks. The smell is so strong and it stays on your skin. So it's something you could buy for your worst enemy as a Christmas present, because they really stink. The other negative is that when you stop using it, the next day your dry skin comes back again. So I don't think the moisture goes very deep. What I do like about this, however, is that it is rich in essential fatty acids, which is what we were talking about earlier, which is what, you know, your body needs to make that natural oil. So you might want to try this. I hate the smell, you might love it. This was about £10. Next is Welida Skin Food, and this was £10 as well. They're all about the same price. This is a really small little jar though. You can buy the bigger size as well. I just wanted to get a small one to test it. So this has a really nice pleasant smell, like leaves, you know, like a nice fresh walking into a greenhouse. And they've been going since 1926, and it's organic, and you know, it really did leave a nice glow on my skin. I used it all over my body, on my neck and my face. My face had a nice glow the next day. You do feel the next day that it's done something really good for your skin. It's nice and moisturizing. However, it doesn't sink into your skin straight away. The consistency is very thick. It comes out like a hard lump, and it's difficult to apply onto your skin. So you really have to spend some time trying to rub that all over your body, which is not that easy. So the application is a bit difficult, and it doesn't sink in. So you'd only be able to apply this at night time before you go to bed. But when you wake up in the morning, your skin is nice and soft. So yeah, it's just the application which is the negative thing about this. They do have another one which is Skin Food Light, if your skin is not really dry, and I guess that's not so thick. The next one is Bauman's Skin Salvation, and it's basically made of beeswax and loads of natural things like olive, cannabis, sunflower, hemp, all these wonderful flower extracts. And this is a small size. You can get a bigger one. This was about £6, and this is a great product. So this is made for really dry skin, and if you look at the consistency, it's like a lip balm, and it's you know, it's not easy to apply to your skin. So you basically put this on your skin, and it's like trying to spread a lip balm all over your body. It takes quite a long time to do that. So unfortunately, it's the application that lets this product down. But again, like with some of the others, I was using this on my face and my neck, and I had such a nice healthy glow the day after. So It smells almost like a medical smell. I don't mind it too much, but you may not like the smell. But you know, you can try this one definitely if you've got dry skin. This is completely organic as well, and I like this because it's made of glass and you can easily recycle this. So number 2 is this 100% Shear butter. Now this was $10.99 and this is amazing. This puts so much moisture in my skin, and it lasted, one application lasted for 3 days, and I've never really used a product like that before. My skin didn't feel dry for 3 days. So the smell is pretty neutral. You know, it's completely natural. There's only Shear butter in this, there's nothing else, and that's what you want to look for. Also, it's organic and it's certified as fair trade, so you know, I like all that. So this comes in granules, so they break down the Shear and it kind of turns into these granules. I'll try and show you. So you apply these to your skin, and unfortunately it's a bit tricky. So as you apply these granules to your skin, they melt, and then it kind of turns into an oil and it sits in your skin. So the problem is, first of all, this takes ages to apply and it's really messy because this falls onto your bathroom floor and it makes it slippery. If it falls onto your clothes, it will potentially mess up your clothes. And you can only use this at night time because you know, you have to wait for this to sink into your skin. So you can go to bed, wake up the next day, your skin will feel amazing. It's just the application which takes a long time. But if you got, can you see I've rubbed this in, but I'm left with these little white lumps. I really don't have that much negative to say about this. This is an amazing product, the best moisture product I've ever used for dry skin. So I definitely would recommend this, but this is only number 2. This is number 1. This is my favorite product that I've found. This is called Bioskin Xeoderm Skin Repair Moisturizer. So I like this basically because compared to all the others, it's so easy to apply. This is just like a liquid, you know, body lotion, which you can apply in your arms and your legs in less than a minute. It's so easy to apply and it sinks in really quickly. And the next day you will see your skin feels just as moisturized as most of the others. Maybe not as much as the Shear butter one, but I just prefer this. It's easier to apply, and the smell is pretty, there's a smell there. It's like a planty kind of smell, but it's not unpleasant. So the other thing I like is it's got essential fatty acids, which is the thing, you know, that dry skin needs. And you know, if you think about those products that your doctor prescribes to you, it's literally just paraffin. It creates a barrier on your skin and does nothing else. Compared to this product and some of the others as well, it has so much. This has linseed, olive oil, zeolite, starflower, castor oil, rose, jojoba, lavender, geranium. It defends against skin damage. It binds and eliminates skin toxins. Can you see what I mean? This does so much more than one of those pharmaceutical company petroleum products. So I've been using this for a couple of months and this is definitely my favorite. So I suppose the one negative would be it comes in a plastic container, because some of that plastic will seep into the product. It will contaminate it. But I have to say, this is my number 1 for very dry skin. Not tested on animals, vegan friendly, you know, organic. What else can you ask for? So if you have dry skin, please let me know what you're using, what you find helps, or if you know, try any of these, let me know what you think of those. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day.